Hello, good morning. Welcome to our Wednesday morning workouts. We will get started real soon. We'll just wait on everybody to arrive. I know there's a couple of people having a hard time finding the link to the page, but hopefully they're here now and will join us real soon. Once everybody's here, I will take you through the workout, what we're going to do, what it's going to involve, and then we'll have some fun. We'll get this morning started. Good morning, if you're just arriving, it's good to see you. We'll wait on everybody else before we begin. Got another couple of minutes before we need to start. Okay, it's a couple more arriving. Hello, hello, hello. What time did your alarm go off this morning? Mine went off just after 6:30. I like to have a long period of time before I actually have to be involved. I usually have a spin class on a Wednesday morning at 6:10, but so this is actually a bit of a lie-in. Better not get used to it though. Good morning, Dad. Glad you finally made it. Who else do we have in the party? Feel free to send me a comment, let me know where you are, who you're with, and we'll get started real soon. Because it's morning workout first thing for me anyway, not long out of bed. Hopefully the same for yourselves. We're just going to start really nice and easy. We're going to get the body moving, lengthen out some of those muscles, and then we'll finish towards the end of the half hour with just a little kicker as such to lift the heart rate, get the big muscle groups moving, and to get you ready for the day ahead. It won't be too wild. We'll save that for later on this evening. We're just looking to waken you up, loosen off all the big muscles, and ready for whatever Wednesday has on offer. So make sure you've got your mats, plenty of space, and a water bottle. Mine is just out of shot over there. Hi Heather, good to see you. Always good to start the day with some exercise. It won't be too wild. Are you on your own, or do you have the rest of the family with you? For anybody who is injured, take the intensity down. I will show you a couple of options for the harder moves that we do towards the end. If you're not feeling 100%, then either take it a little bit easier or just sit back and watch the show, and then you can always catch up at a later date. Otherwise, I think that's us just past 7:30, so when you're ready, if you're not there yet, stand up onto your feet and we will get this party started. Feet just outside your hips, and I just want you to give your shoulders a nice big roll. Just you this morning, that's totally fine. Bit of peace and quiet. So let's give the shoulders a nice big roll. You're going to bring your hands together at the bottom and then together at the top. I want you to try and time your breathing with this move. So you're going to breathe in as your hands come up and out as your hands come down. In and out. So we're just going to take it nice and easy to start with. We're not long out of bed, so it might feel a little stiff and clunky to begin with, but it will ease off as we get warmer. Right, we're going to keep moving with the arms, but as your hands come down, I want you to bend your knees and then stand back up. Just the smallest of little movements down and back up. We're going to keep the arms going, and every time you bend your knees, I want you to sit a little deeper, because we're going to build up towards a full depth squat, but not anytime soon. Just sit back a little deeper and stand up. Sit down a little deeper and stand up. Try and time your breathing in on the way up and out on the way down. Nice and smooth. Sit your bum back, way into the heels, and then push to the top. You should be heading towards the bottom of your full range squat now. Getting those legs moving nice and early. We're just going to go for one more here. Big push, bring it back to the middle, and hold. Nice work. Feet together. We're going to go for some lunges. Again, just build into it. So first, just step back, and then step in. Step back, and step in. Nice and easy. We're not looking to bend that back knee yet. We're just going to loosen off the hips. As we start to do more, start to bend that back knee just a touch, and drop it down towards the floor. Upper body, we keep it nice and tall. Yeah? Don't need to look at the floor. Eyes up means chest up. Good posture helps. Let's gradually sink that knee down towards the floor a little more. Drop down and push off. Drop down and push off. Excellent. We're heading towards our full range of motion. Knees at 90 degrees if you can. If you're still feeling a little stiff, just move at your own range and your own speed. Okay, we're going to stick with the lunges, but we're going to add a rotation of the upper body. So if your left knee is forwards, you're going to turn left. Back to the middle. If your right knee is forwards, you turn right. Take it slow. And lunge and then twist. Or you can smooth it out and do it all in one motion. This is your workout, so make it work for you. Try not to pull on the knee, keep the knee straight and just turn the upper body using your abdominals. We're just going to go for a few more. Loosen off all the big muscle grips. Last time for me. Nice work. Come back to the middle. Hold it there. I'm just going to turn my mat just so you can see what I'm doing a little bit easier. And I want you to come to the back of your mat. Come onto your knees. Toes together. Knees nice and wide. Okay? From there, can you bring your hands behind you, flat onto the floor if you can, or up onto your fingers if you need a bit more height. Just sit back and feel any tension in your quads or in the top of your hips just start to loosen off. Breathe deep into the stretch, and on your next exhale I want you to lift your bum off your heels, push your hips up to the roof, and then release back down. We're going to do that again. Breathe out, push up, and breathe in. Let's do that once more. All the way up high as you can, and then back down. Come up and sit up tall. Hold it there. For me that felt pretty tight, but I know it's just because it's the first time I've used those muscles this morning. So when we do this again, round 2, you should notice a difference in the movement, in the mobility. Keeping your bum back on your heels, can you walk your hands forwards as far as you can, bringing your chest down towards the floor. Relax your shoulders, let go of any tension in your lower back, in your bum and your hips. Anywhere it might feel tight, just think about letting go of that tension. Big deep breaths. And on your next exhale, I want you to keep your hands here, bring your body all the way forwards until you're flat on the floor. Hands by your side, and then we're going to lift your chin, lift your chest up off the floor, leaving your hips on the ground. Couple of deep breaths. And then on your next exhale, bend your elbows and come down. And then we'll do that again. So we're going to leave the hips on the floor. Arch your back, lift your chin, lift your chest, up. Just come as high as you can. Don't force it. Breathe deep. On the next exhale, release. And we're going to do that one more time. Big push off. And then sit back to halfway. Good work. Can you bring your knees under your hips? Your hands under your shoulders. I would like it, if you can, for you to tuck your toes so that you're going to be on your toes when we do this. You're going to lift your knees up, you're going to push your bum to the roof, and you're going to sit back until you feel a bit of tension in your hamstrings and your calves. And then you're going to bend your knees and come straight back down again. Okay? Not going to be there for long. I want you to imagine you're trying to push your heels down into the floor and your bum into the wall behind you. Let's go again. Push back, lengthen out those legs as much as possible, and then bend and release. We're going to do a 1 minute. Push your heels down, bit of length in those legs, and then bend your knees and release. Good work. Can you take your left foot? Nice big step. So we're basically in a lunge, but with that back knee on the floor. So I've got my left foot forwards, and I would like you, if you can, just to slide your hips forwards until you feel a bit of tension either in here or underneath the forward foot. That feels manageable. Bring your hands flat to the floor and just lengthen up the hips. Couple of deep breaths. If that's too much of a stretch, you can just sit back nice and tall and think about relaxing here into the floor. You can even put your hand or your elbow on your knee for a bit of support. Just stay here for a little longer, couple of deep breaths. Good work. Now we're going to sit back, we're going to lengthen out that leg, and then we're going to tilt from the hips until you feel that stretch in the back of the leg, in the hamstring, in the calf, maybe even the top of your bum. Just hold it for a couple of deep breaths. And then we're going to swap sides. So, bring both knees under your hips, then take your right foot, step it forwards, ease your knee through, bring your hips down, and if you can, bring your hands down to the floor and just open up. You can stay tall if you like, whatever option you need. So we're going to do this workout twice, so think about how it feels, how tight everything feels, acknowledge it, and then when we come to round 2, be aware of how much easier it feels when we get there, because it will feel easier once we're warm. Couple of deep breaths, and then push off and sit back and lean in. Don't force it, just think about lengthening out the back of that leg. Bring your toes up a little bit towards you. Nice work. Okay, plant that foot for me and stand up onto your feet. That's round 1. We're going to do that all over again. Grab a quick drink if you need. We're going to go back to the top. Exactly what we just did. So it should feel a little bit smoother, a little bit easier, maybe a little looser in the bigger joints than it did the first time through. Okay? So no rush. We're going to give you another 20 seconds before we begin. This is not meant to be a massively challenging workout at this point. We're just easing you into it, warming you up, and then we'll add a little bit of fun into the end, shall we say. So we're going to start with our squats like we did at the first start of this workout. So feet just outside your hips. We're going to get the arms going first, from together from the bottom, together at the top. Together at the bottom, together at the top. Straight away, a little bend in the knees, and up. Each time we bend the knees, sit a little deeper. Down and up. Down and up. Let's start to build into a lower squat. Get your bum back. Hopefully it's feeling a little bit easier, maybe a little less creaky, a little less clunky in those bigger joints. The muscle is feeling not quite as stiff. Using those arms to help you come up nice and tall. Breathe in on the way down, out on the way up. We're going to go for 2 more here, please. Down and up. One last time. Nice work. Hold it there. Bring your hands back down. Feet together. We're going to lunge. Pick a leg, step back, and step in. Other side. Again, you can build into it if you need, but because we're warm, we should be able to go straight into that little bit more range. Down and up. Down and up. Upper body, keep it tall. Now when we activate the core, to help keep upright your upper body. Doing good. Nice and steady. We're looking to get the knees to 90, good range of motion before anything else. Okay, we're going to bring back in that rotation. So if your left knee is forwards, you turn left. Whoop, almost fell over. If your right knee is forwards, turn right. Slow it down, go at your own pace, and try not to let the idiot on screen put you off. Nice and smooth. Try and turn the shoulders as far around as you can before you come back. Moving at your own speed, your own range. right the way around. Can we go for 3 more, please, team? Make sure you do an equal number on both sides. I started on the left, so I gotta finish on the right. And back to the middle. Spot on. Nice work. Take your time, come to the back of your mat, onto your knees, toes together, bum on your heels, sit up nice and tall. Hands behind you, flat on the floor. Take a second, and then lift your bum up off your heels, lift your hips nice and high, and then come back down. Let's do that again. Hopefully, that's feeling a lot easier than it did the first time. Now that we're more mobile, we're warmer, and we've been out of bed for a bit longer. One more time, high as you can, big push up, open your shoulders, lift your chin, and come down and release. Nice work, sit up tall. Hopefully that felt a lot looser in the hips, in the quads, a bit smoother whilst you're moving. Keeping your bum back, let's walk your hands forwards, just outside shoulder distance, and then relax in towards the floor. Bring yourself down and towards the ground. Let go of any tension in the arms. See if you can get your chin down towards the floor. A couple of deep breaths. And then we're going to come all the way forwards till you're flat on your face. Hands just outside your shoulders. Set yourself into the floor. We're going to pull your shoulders back, lift your chin, lift your chest, and leave your hips on the floor. This is a good move to stretch out your core, your abdominals. So if they're still feeling a little bit sore from yesterday, Corinne, then this is a good stretch for you. Bend your elbows, come down. Let's do that again. See if we can come up a little higher. Lift your chin, lift your chest. Breathe. And come back down. We're going to do that once more. See how high up you can come. Big push. And then sit back to halfway. Bring your knees under your hips. Hands under your shoulders. Can you tuck your toes for me? Underneath your heels. So you're ready to almost stand up on those feet. You're going to push your heels down to the floor, your bum up to the roof, lengthen out the back of your legs, and then bend your knees, release, and come all the way back down. We're going to do that twice more. See how high up you can come, lengthen out the back of those legs. Let's do it again. Try to get those heels as close to the floor as you can. Bend your knees and release. In a perfect world, you'd be able to straighten out those legs and pretty much have your heels flat on the floor, but life's not perfect. So we'll just do what we've got, what we can, with the hamstrings that we have. And bend the knees and release. Good work. Right, left foot, long step forwards. Hips coming forwards into the floor. Remember, bring your hands down inside your foot if you'd like a little bit more of a stretch. Just looking to open up everything on the inside of this side of the body, your hip, your core, your abdominals, and your quads. Breathe into the stretch. Give me one more deep breath in, and as you breathe out, sit back. And then lengthen out that left leg and a little tilt forwards from the hips. Good work. We're going to swap it over. Ooh. Take your time. Right foot forwards. Push it through. Bring your hands down. Lengthen out through your hips. A lot of big muscle groups and big joints in play here. So take your time. Settle into the stretch. And then sit back, lengthen out. Nice work. Come back onto your knees, okay? Take a second here, reset. We're just going to finish off on the floor before we head up into our little finisher. So, I want you to come into a press up position. You can do this on your knees here. You can take your knees further back, or if you're feeling extra brave, you can come straight onto your toes. But I just would like you to bring your chest down towards the floor and push back up. We're not looking to go too wild just yet. This is part of the warm-up, still part of the stretch. We're not into the finisher yet. Can we go for 2 more? One last time. And hold at the top. Nice work. Either staying on your knees or coming up onto your toes. I want you to take your right knee outside towards your right elbow and back. Left knee to left elbow and back. You can do this on your knees or your toes. And we're just going to go for 4 more. And 3. And 2. And 1. Nice work. Okay, we are done with the little stretchy section. We're going to finish off with 3 moves, 10 reps of each, 3 times. Grab yourself a quick drink, get yourself set, and it is entirely up to you how hard you push through this next section, okay? If you want to take it nice and easy, move slowly, take the easier options, that's fine. If you want to go hell for leather as quick as you can, get it out the way, get a bit of a sweat on, then that is your choice. I do not mind. Your workout, your choice. Grab yourselves a quick drink and I will show you the 3 moves that we're going to do. First up, we're going to go for a lateral stepping squat. So we're going to start feet together. You're going to step out to the side, squat down, back to the middle, and to the other side. Try and make it as smooth as you can. And we want 50-50 weight distribution between each foot. So both knees are bending nice and smooth. We're going to go 5 on one side, 5 on the other, 10 in total. Okay? We're then going to do our wide mountain climbers. 5 on each side, 10 in total. And then 10 press ups. Okay? So 10 lateral squats, 10 mountain climbers, 10 press ups. 3 times through, done for the morning. So, we're ready to rock. Start feet together. Let's all move to the left at the same time in 3, 2, and 1. Step out, sit down, feet together. Step out, sit down, feet together. Nice and smooth. We're looking for 5 on each side. And we got 4 to go. And 3, and 2, and 1. Nice work. Let's bring it to the floor. On your knees or your toes. Right elbow and right knee are coming together. Left knee and left elbow. On your toes if you like. Keep yourself forwards and control it. Do not swing the body. 4, 3, 2, and 1. 10 press-ups please, on your knees or on your toes. We have 3 rounds to do, remember? So don't burn yourself out too soon. Halfway, give me 5 more. I want you to really focus on that range. Get your chest to elbow height, nice and low before you push back up. Once you hit 10, stand up, we start again. Lateral stepping lunges, out and in. That's 2. If you want to move quicker, feel free to go at your own pace. Don't need to wait on me. Just make sure you hit 10 of each. And we've got 9 and 10. Good work. Back to the floor. Slow and wide mountain climbers. Right knee to right elbow, left knee to left elbow. Slow it down if you need to. Bring it to the knees. Whatever option you need. So keep moving. You're doing super duper well. 2 more free in. 1 more here. And then 10 press ups. You ready? Let's go. Down and up. We should be starting to feel a little warmer. Generating some heat in those bigger muscle groups. Getting us ready for the day ahead. 8, 9, and 10. Alright, 1 more round team. On your feet. Feet together. Let's go left. out and down. Keep it smooth, keep it moving. 6, 7, 8, 9, and lucky number 10. To the floor, last time down here, 5 on each side. Right knee to right elbow, left knee to left elbow. Bring it to the knees if you need. Or if you're on the toes and you want to finish this quick, move a little faster. That's still hitting that 10. And then 10 press ups to finish. Big, big effort. Let's go. Down, up, down, up. All the way to the end, team. You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and lucky number 1. Excellent work. If you're still going, that's fine. Just take your time. Finish out the workout yourself. And then when you're ready, grab yourselves a drink, stand up, and we'll get a stretch to finish. You did super duper well. Thank you for coming, for working hard. Just want you to breathe, to relax. Think about how well you've done over the past half hour. Really gotten the day off to a good start. Big deep breaths. When you're ready, come up onto your feet if you're not there already. And give everything a shake. Nice and easy. Well done. Should be feeling a little warmer in here and in here. Also maybe a little bit looser. You're welcome, Diana. Glad you had fun. It is a good way to start the day. Ready for whatever the world brings us. Let's take one arm up and over. Gently pull your elbow. Point your fingers down your spine. Staying up as tall as you can. Big deep breaths. Should feel that stretch in here, but maybe also anywhere down this side of the body. Good work. The other side. Hold on. Let's take that arm across the front of your body and give your shoulder a little stretch. Try and stay square onto me. Just pull the arm across. Don't twist your body. Stay square, stay stable. And the other side. Fingers together in front, chin in your chest, reach forwards, stretch out your upper back. Really emphasize pulling apart your shoulder blades, make it nice and long. Then we're going to roll up, open wide, lean back, push your hips forwards, pull your hands back, stretch out your chest, and then bring it in and down. Find your balance. You're going to grab a foot, heel to bum, knees together. Hold on to the wall if you need a hand. Breathe into it, and then we'll swap it over when you're ready. Other sides. And back down. Good work. Plant your feet, give me a nice big rotation. Don't force it, just relax into the swing. Let the shoulders carry you around and stretch out through the middle of the body. Couple more, and then bring it back to the middle. Bring your hands together and give yourselves a round of applause. You did super duper well. What a great way to start the day. Thanks, Craig. I'm glad you had fun. We've got another class for you at 5:30 tonight where we're going to focus more on a bit of strength training. So if you want to join us then, you can. Otherwise, have a look at the timetable for Thursday and Friday classes. Any questions, any comments, feel free to fire them over now. Otherwise, have yourselves a wonderful Wednesday and we will see you somewhere soon. Annie, don't worry about it. If you've just been for a run, this would be a good workout, a good stretch for you to do after that. I hope you had fun. Good work, team. See you soon. Thanks, Heather. Good work.